Now the Satan, the Yetzer Hara that people are familiar with is the one of lust. Lust for kavod, for people to give you honor, the lust for food, the lust for women, the lust for money. That's the Yetzer Hara, that's the Satan, that's the evil inclination that everyone is familiar with. But for that, the Satan doesn't fight directly. As I told you in the past, to make it a world that has a balance, HaKadosh Baruch Hu made the Satan a throne of glory. In essence, he made him a king. Obviously, he's a king under Hashem, and he's all doing everything he's doing with the permission of Hashem. But nonetheless, he has a throne of glory. And the Satan does not get out of that chair often. Why? Since he's a king, he has messengers, he has servants. So when a person has to fight the war against the Satan that's giving him lust of money, lust of women, lust of food, lust of honor, all of these things, the Satan is not fighting the war against you directly. In fact, he just sends one of his messengers, or two of his messengers. It could be a beautiful woman that's not your wife. It could be a monetary transaction. It could be a con man. It could be all types of things. The Satan sends you all types of messengers to make you fall. But when it comes to the 13 principles of faith, when it comes to the foundations of the Torah, the Satan himself gets out of the throne to fight. He chooses a person as the target. This guy has made himself vulnerable. I'm going to turn him into one of my messengers, but not just any messenger. He will be my representative. What comes out of his mouth is as if the Satan himself is speaking. He represents the Satan. That's Amalek. That's Amalek, Rabotai. Now, how does this look like in the Torah? The Midrash Tanchuma, at the end of Parashat Kititze, that we read just a couple of weeks ago, where the Torah says in chapter 25, verse number 17, זכור את אשר עשה לך עמלק בדרך בצאתכם ממצרים אשר קראך בדרך ויזנב בך כל הנכשלים אחריך ואתה עייף ויגע ולא ירא אלוהים והיה בעניך אדוני אלוהיך לך מכל אויביך מסביב בארץ אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך נחלה לרשתה תמחה את זכר עמלק מתחת השמיים לא תשכח. Translation: remember what Amalek did to you on the way when you were leaving Egypt, that he happened upon you on the way, and he struck those of you who were hindermost, all the weaklings at your rear, when you were faint and exhausted, and he did not fear God. It shall be that when Hashem your God gives you rest from all your enemies all around, in the land that Hashem your God gives you as an inheritance to possess it, you shall wipe out the memory of Amalek from under the heaven. You shall not forget. So here the Torah gives us not only a commandment, multiple commandments actually, one to destroy Amalek and two to never forget what he did to us, but it also gives us a story. And the Midrash Tanchuma tells us, what is this story? Why does Hashem hate Amalek so much? And the Midrash Tanchuma says as follows. After Am Yisrael miraculously left Egypt through the strong arm of HaKadosh Baruch Hu with miracles of miracles, destroying the strongest civilization on planet Earth, the whole world became scared of us. David HaMelech even says that Edom was afraid. Moshe Rabbeinu has a song about it in the Torah. Edom was petrified. Moab was petrified. The Canaanites were petrified. Everyone was scared of Am Yisrael. How could it be that these slaves just defeated their master?